Mitzvah, mitzvah through ASMR. Hello, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat will begin soon and I have the Shabbat candles ready. I thought for tonight I would do my makeup instead of doing yours. I can show you my routine, and I also have a couple new products I wanted to try out, so I'm going to try those out with you. I'm wearing them now, but in the next shot you'll see me without my makeup and I'll go through the whole process. I hope that you enjoy it. Okay, I have some new makeup I want to try, and I thought instead of doing your makeup today, I would show you how I do my makeup. So I'm not wearing any right now. I have my tihel tied up in a new way, so it's really out of my face. And everything I'm going to be showing you is just some products that I've picked up along the way. Some I've purchased myself, some have been gifted to me. I am not endorsing any of the products or saying you should get any of them. This is just a video I'd like to do. And so first I'd like to show the products that I recently got. I won't be using these two today, but I have these face masks here. These are Tony Moly. This one has lavender and this one has green tea. I really like these products a lot. I've used these face masks before. They're very soothing. They never irritate my skin, and I always find a couple days later I really do think my skin looks better, so I don't know if it's placebo or if they really work, but I enjoy them either way. So I'll be using those some other time when I just want to clean my face and kind of rejuvenate it. I also have a BB cream, which I'm going to try. So I've been using CC creams as foundation for a few years, but I wanted to try a BB cream. I've never used one before. Let me show you the CC cream. So here's the CC cream that I've been using by IT Cosmetics. It has SPF in it. And now I'm going to try this BB cream today by Maybelline. And from what I understand, the main difference is CC cream, that stands for color correcting. So it's going to be kind of a thicker formula that covers your face more and makes it all an even tone. A BB cream stands for Beauty Balm. It will also do some color correcting, but it's meant more as kind of like a gentle application. Maybe it moisturizes your skin a little bit, so there's less coverage, but it's still kind of evening out your skin tone a little bit. And yeah, I've just found, as much as I've liked this, sometimes it does feel after a while like it's too thick of a layer, maybe caked on a little bit. I'm not sure if I want to use powders, so I'm going to try this BB cream. I've never tried it before. And the other product I have is this lip stain, but it is a glossy lip stain, so I want to see if it has a little shimmer and shine to it. The two lip stains I use a lot in my videos are a matte finish, which is very popular these days, and I like them, but I don't always want to go with what the trend is. I thought maybe a glossy look would be nice. I don't know how much coverage this lip stain is or how well it stays on, but we're gonna try that today as well. Okay, so normally I would start with the CC cream as my base, so we're gonna try the BB cream, and hopefully this color goes well with my skin tone. Sometimes it's hard to tell. I ordered it online. Okay, so here we go. the skin tone, that looks like it should be a good match. So I'm just gonna put a couple dabs on, and then I'm just gonna blend it in. And I can tell you right now, it feels much different than the CC cream. I'll explain a little more, but let me do the full coverage. And here's just a close-up, blending it in with my hands. You can see it didn't cover up my blemishes as much as the CC cream would. Okay, so I think there's definitely a difference between my bare skin and wearing this BB cream, but it definitely is a lot less coverage. So as I was saying, it feels different than the CC cream. The CC cream really feels thick when I'm putting it on, and it kind of takes a bit of effort to rub it in. This felt very smooth and moisturizing. It actually felt very nice. It glided on the skin very easily. So I really like the application. It's just, it's a much more natural look. It's really just evening out the skin tone a little bit. Maybe my cheeks and other parts of my face look a little more even toned than before. But you can still see my blemishes. It's just not as much coverage. But this does have SPF 30 as well, so there's a little bit of extra sun protection. I've heard that really though you should wear face sunscreen. If you wanted to use this just as sunscreen, you'd have to really use a lot, so it's good to put on sunscreen, and this just adds a little bit of extra protection. But I'll have to try this a few times and see how the complete makeup look works, because I find sometimes my skin dries out, so maybe this will be something I'll use more. Okay, now we're gonna go on to contouring a little bit. So I've got my stick here, you may have seen in other videos, and I've got a brush that I use for blending. So let me show you. There's two sides. There's this dark side right here, and then we have this shimmery side here for a little bit of highlighting. I think I'm going to start with the highlight. So what I usually do is just put a highlight on each cheek right here, and then I blend it in with my fingers. After I'm done, it shouldn't be too noticeable. It'll just catch some shimmer in certain lighting. I'm not going for a super bronzy look. Okay. And then I'll take this and kind of just put it right along there and along there. Sometimes I do underneath the chin and along the jawline. So we have to blend that in, and I do like using this brush for that. Let's see if I can do a good job using the viewfinder instead of a mirror. And I just kind of go back and forth, a little bit up and down. I really want it to blend in well. It's a bit hard to do in the viewfinder. And the reason I'm going up and down as well as side to side is I just don't want a super harsh line. I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but it's how I've been doing it, and I think it looks okay when it all comes together. Sometimes people have complimented me on my makeup, so it can't be too bad. Okay, and then we're gonna get underneath here, and we're gonna go go across and then down. And I don't really wear makeup every day, so a lot of the products I have last a long time. I like to wear makeup for my videos and for when I'm going out or for special occasions. And so as you can see, that just creates a little bit of a shadow effect. It might kind of elongate this area, which has some skin here. It's fine, it's not really an insecurity, but I guess when I'm putting on makeup, I guess I'm adhering to a certain beauty standard a little bit more. Okay. So that's not blended in the best, but that's okay for now. I think you can already see the difference. There's kind of just like a shadow effect and kind of a contour effect. I'm sure if I was looking in the mirror, it would look a little bit better. Okay. And now I'm gonna do blush. So I've got this kabuki brush. That's what it says it's called, a kabuki brush. It's soft. I could probably use this for putting on foundation or the BB cream, but I really just use it for blush. I kind of like using my fingers for certain applications. Okay, blush is tricky because sometimes you can use too much, so and then I'm gonna rub it on this part and tap and rub. Okay, and now I'm just gonna kind of dab in this area where the light would hit my cheeks. I'm gonna get my nose a little bit, my chin, and my forehead. In the viewfinder it looks okay, but it might, when I'm reviewing the footage, it might look like a little bit too much blush. But that's alright, I do think it looks different than the start of the video. I think that's a nice sound. Now, before I try that lip stain, I'm gonna line my lips. Hopefully this blends well with the lip stain I'm gonna use. Okay, I might do some of this off camera. I'm just doing the outside edge here. Okay. So let's open up this stain and give it a try. Oh wow, it's even smaller now that it's out of the packaging. Let's take a look at it. And that's what it looks like. Okay, let's see. This is a bit challenging to get. Okay, I had to do some of that a little off camera. I think we've got a good layer on now, though. Okay, so let's take another look. And this color is called Spicy Sienna. It definitely has a little bit of a shimmer to it. You can kind of see right here. So it's less matte than the ones I've been using. And it's a more red color than the ones I've been using. Let me show you the two I usually use. So I have this, this one's called Peak Show by NYX. It's not quite a dark mauve, but it's a more mauvey, purpley color than this. And then this one is called Staying Juicy. I don't know how they come up with the names. And this one definitely has a more pinkish tone. I would say, I always call this one raspberry. I know it's not exactly the color of raspberries, but it kind of makes me think of like an artificial raspberry color. So you can see these two are quite different than this tone. But I do like it. I think it's a nice red. I think it fits my skin tone, so, and it certainly isn't matte. There is that shine to it. It's a bit glossy. I wonder how long it will last and if it will stay on well. I'll have to see the wearability of it, but I like it. I'm happy with it. I guess I would keep using it, you know, for the days that I want some shine and want this color instead of these purples and pinks. And I think it's a bit more subtle. I love these two colors. I really feel pretty wearing them, but it is more obvious that I'm wearing lipstick or lip stain when I wear these. I actually think, even though my lip tone is much paler than this color, I do think this looks more like a natural color. If someone's not really paying attention, they might not think about it or think that I'm wearing lipstick. Okay. And now I think I'll show you how I do my eye makeup. Sometimes I do eyeliner, sometimes not. I think for this one I'm gonna do eyeshadow and mascara. I don't think I'm gonna do eyeliner. I have hooded eyes. Eyeliner's a bit more challenging for hooded eyes, and I also just think it'll be hard to do in the viewfinder. I can already tell, and yeah, I don't always have to do eyeliner. So you don't usually see my eyes in these videos and see eye makeup. So I'm gonna try something slightly more dramatic. This eyeshadow is a bit on the dark side, if you can see. So I'm gonna get a little bit, rub it on here, and tap. And so I usually just kind of go and start with the eyelid and then move out to further out. You know, because I have hooded eyes, I bring the eyeshadow up kind of high. I think it looks okay after I've finished everything. It looks a bit funny with one eye and not the other though. So we'll add a little bit more. And now we're going back in. I get underneath a little bit. Any parts that are kind of bald, just showing the skin bare. Okay, I feel like in the viewfinder it looks a bit ridiculous, but I'm telling you, when I go out in public like this, it doesn't look ridiculous. Okay. And now we've got mascara as well. So let's go in. I don't have an eyelash curler. I don't think I want one, I guess. They seem to sometimes work and add more definition, but not necessary. If you don't want something, why get it? Okay, and this is the finished product. Now that all the other makeup is on, I feel pretty happy with the BB cream. It's less coverage, but you know, after having the blush and the shimmer and doing the contouring, I just don't know if I always need to use that CC cream or always want to use that CC cream. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and I really like this lip color. I think it's nice. Okay, there's one thing I want to do to finalize my look, and that is get one of my necklaces. So I have this jewelry box here that a family friend handcrafted themselves. It was for a wedding that I attended. These were kind of like wedding gifts. Okay. It has this nice satin inside. I think that's pretty. And so I'm gonna be putting on my name necklace. So let's put that on. Do it in the viewfinder, we'll see. It's quite small. Okay. Let's see. You know what, I'm gonna make it a little bit longer so that it sits on top of the shirt. I'm not trying to hide the necklace. Okay, there it is. And so now we have the completed look. Okay, I feel all beautiful and ready for Shabbat now. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Even though I didn't do your makeup today, I hope that it was relaxing to see my routine and some of the new products I was trying out. I wanted to try them out anyways, so I thought I'd share with you. And now I just want you to relax, close your eyes, drift off to sleep if you're watching this at night. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to my channel when you're awake again. And as always, Toda Rabah, Laila Tov, and that means thank you very much, and good night. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.